Assalamu alaikum everyone and a very warm welcome to Learn Correct English. So I'm back with another episode that is the second episode in the English speaking exercise, and episode 1 was about how to order your cup of coffee in any cafe. So episode 2 is basically about speaking with a new neighbor who has recently shifted in your street or in your lane or in door next to you. So how you have to speak to that new neighbor, how you have to interact with that new person, and how you have to have new details about that person, like what does he do, where did he come from, and where was he living before shifting next to you. So all these ambiguities and confusions are addressed in this episode, that is the second episode of this English speaking exercise. So before starting my video, I would like you people to subscribe to my YouTube channel as it gives me immense acknowledgement and motivation to come forward with such new videos. So we would be starting our lecture for today. So first of all, I would like you people to have some tips for speaking with a new neighbor. Like, what are your tips? What are your clues? Or what are the hints that you would be basically preying on and you would be hunting on? So you have to be friendly and approachable. So you have to approach them with a smile and maintain open body. You need not to cross your arms on your chest or on your stomach. So you have to keep your arms straight and open. And this body language depicts that you are friendly and you are there to help that person or assist that person that has shifted to a new place and he doesn't know about the basics of that society or for example, he doesn't know about the cafes or markets around. So you have to be friendly and approachable, and you have to start with a greeting. Like, for example, Muslims would say Assalamu alaikum or a simple hello or hi, or likewise Christians and Hindus and other believers, and like how they greet in their culture. So you have to be, first of all, approachable. You have to smile while looking at their face. Your body should be open, and you have to greet them in a proper manner, and then you have to introduce yourself, like who are you, why you have come there, why you want to approach that person or talk to that person. So you have to introduce yourself, you have to share your name, all right, and how long you have lived in the area. सो उस एरिया में आप कितने अरसे से रह रहे हैं, ये सारे सवाल और जवाब आपने उसको पहले इंट्रोड्यूस करना है अपना। फिर आपने जो क्वेश्चंस उनसे पूछने हैं, यू हैव टू शो इंटरेस्ट इन गेटिंग टू नो देम। ठीक है, ऑफर हेल्प, उसको उन जो भी नेबरशिप हुए हैं उनको कोई ना कोई असिस्टेंस चाहिए, उनको बताएं कि यू आर अवेलेबल एंड इफ दे नीड एनीथिंग you would provide them or you would guide them. So you have to keep it light. Do not start with like, for example, personal questions. You have to be very general, like um, how are you, and where have you been living before shifting to this place, and what are your expectations when you have shifted to this place. Like, you have to keep it very general and open. All right. So these are some of the tips for speaking with a new neighbor. And now I have designed a sample dialogue, and you would be having this discussion when you would be in your initial meeting with that person. So you would say, hi there, I am this. Your name. You have to mention here your name. Like, for example, my name is Maham Riaz, and I would say, hi there, I am Maham Riaz. I live next door. मैं आपके साथ वाले घर में रहती हूँ. Welcome to the neighborhood. And you see how polite I am receiving that neighbor. I am welcoming him to the new neighborhood so that he feels at ease, he feels at home. And now the neighbor would say, how? Hi, I am neighbors. For example, any name, Sarah. Hi, I am Sarah. Nice to meet you. So you see how formal it is, how general questions there are, and I'm not getting personal with Sarah. So I would be saying, nice to meet you too. आपसे भी मिलकर खुशी हुई. यहाँ पर नाम आप मेंशन कर दें, एंड there is a psyche behind mentioning the name of any person. Like, for example, here, if I say, nice to meet you too, Sarah. So, if you say Sarah, this means that you are acknowledging that person. You are basically addressing them, that you know their name. And it feels nice, it feels lovely when you say the name of the next person. So, how are you setting in? Do you need any help with anything? So you see how I am questioning Sarah. I am asking her कि how are you settling in, मतलब कि आप किस तरह से सेटलमेंट अपने यहाँ पर कर रही हैं, आप किस तरह, यानी यहाँ पर आपकी क्या expectations हैं, do you need any help? So in response to that, Sarah says, thanks, we are getting there. Just a lot of boxes to unpack. You see how that new neighbor is basically conveying the general things, like whatever happens in shifting, there are so much boxes, plethora of boxes, and you have to unpack them, and it is a great task. So I would be saying, I know how that feels. आई वुड नॉट से कि जी सारे लोग ही शिफ्टिंग करते हैं एंड ऐसा ही होता है. आई वुड मेक हर कंफर्टेबल, आई वुड मेक हर फील एट होम बाय सेइंग दैट आई नो हाउ दैट फील्स. यानी मुझे भी पता है कि शिफ्टिंग में, अनपैकिंग में क्या क्या सीन होता है और कितना अनकंफर्टेबल इंसान होता है. इफ़ यू नीड एनी रिकमेंडेशन फॉर लोकल सर्विसेज ऑन एनीथिंग, जस्ट लेट मी नो. सो देखें, यहाँ पर मैं उसको सजेशन दे रही हूँ, उससे मैं पूछ रही हूँ, ठीक है, असिस्ट उसको कर रही हूँ. बहुत सी ऐसी आजकल कंपनीज आ गई हैं जो अनपैकिंग में आपकी हेल्प करती हैं, सामान शिफ्ट करने में हेल्प करती हैं, एंड दे हेल्प यू टू सेट डाउन योर फर्नीचर एंड एनीथिंग एल्स. सो आई एम बेसिकली रिकमेंडिंग हर. तो अगर उसको कोई मुश्किल आ रही है, शी वुड लेट मी नो. वी हैव बीन हेयर फॉर X years. अब मैं उसको कह रही हूँ कि मैं यहाँ पर इतने साल से रह रही हूँ. वी हैव बीन हेयर फॉर 15 to 16 years. सो वी नो द एरिया प्रिटी वेल. ऑब्वियसली आई एम हेयर एन ओल्ड resident and I know the basic services that are provided over here, and maybe this new neighbor doesn't know about them. So I have to tell them. It is my responsibility to tell them and introduce to people who can unpack or shift their boxes. So that is how I am actually helping her. I am maintaining an open body language, and I am approaching them by asking them for any help. So the neighbor says, "That's great to hear. Thank you so much." ठीक हो गया? So what I would say in response to this, what brought you to this area? I'm just inquiring and keeping a journal, if you don't mind me asking. बहुत दफा ऐसे होता है कि लोग यानी ये कहते हैं कि why is this person asking me such a question, why I have shifted to this area. So I would acknowledge, or I would add this phrase, if you don't mind me asking. तो आपको पता है कि ये वाले जब हम लोग फ्रेजेस इस तरह के ऐड कर देते हैं, इट कन्वेज पोलाइट जेस्चर एंड इट कन्वेज अथॉरिटी टू द नेक्स्ट पर्सन, कि वो बुरा ना फील कर पाए. ठीक है? तो अगर उसको एट ईज होगी, एट कंफर्ट होगी, तो वो मुझे बता दे कि वाई हैज शी शिफ्टेड टू दैट एरिया. So the neighbor here, we have assumed that she's Sarah. We moved here because of a new job opportunity. So you see, that person has got an opportunity for a new job, and that is why they have shifted to that area. Maybe the place they were residing before this, that was far away from for this opportunity to be availed. So that is why they have shifted here. और वो साथ क्या कह रही है, प्लस वी हर्ड इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लेस फॉर फैमिलीज. You see, there are so many societies nowadays, and you obviously move to better place in order to have better opportunities for your family too. सो दैट इज व्हाट शी इज सेइंग, कि एक तो जॉब की वजह से, और एक जो है किस वजह से, कि ये सोसाइटी या ये जो एरिया है फैमिलीज के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. तो व्हाट आई वुड से, it really is. There are some great parks and schools around. So you see opportunities, great parks and schools around. Do you have any kids? अब आप यहाँ पर देखें कि मैं जनरल रखते हुए बात को आगे से आगे लेके जा रही हूँ. अब मैंने पार्क्स की बात की, स्कूल्स की बात की, तो कौन होते हैं वहां पर? बच्चे होते हैं जो एंजॉय करते हैं अपने डेज, अपना टाइम. तो आगे से फिर मैंने पूछ लिया, डू यू हैव एनी किड्स? एंड सारा सेज, यस वी हैव टू. A boy and a girl, they are excited about starting at their new school. You see how that person is feeling at ease and how they are comfortable and they are opening up. They are telling me about their kids. So I would say that's wonderful. My kids go to, कोई भी आप लोकल स्कूल का नाम ले लें, ठीक है, यहाँ पर उसको मेंशन कर दें, my kids go to this and they love it there. If you need any information about the school or anything else, feel free to ask. देखें, पहले मैंने उससे पूछा कि आप यहाँ पर शिफ्ट हुई हैं, कोई अनपैकिंग के लिए कोई सर्विसेज आपको प्रोवाइड अगर मैं करूँ, अगर आप चाहती हैं तो मैं आपको बता सकती हूँ। फिर उसके बाद मैंने उससे क्या पूछा कि जी आप मुझे बताएं आप यहाँ पर क्यों आई हैं, इफ़ यू डोंट माइंड मी आस्किंग। उसके बाद फिर मैंने उसको देखें पार्क्स और स्कूल्स के बारे में बताया, फिर उसने किड्स का बताया अपना। फिर नाउ आई एम टेलिंग हर कि जी यहाँ पर ये स्कूल है, मेरे बच्चे इस स्कूल में जा रहे हैं। एंड नाउ आई एम आस्किंग हर कि जी अगर आपको अच्छा इजी फील हो तो यू कैन आस्क मी अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर स्कूल, ताकि आप भी अपने बच्चों को वहाँ एडमिट करवा दें। सो द नेबर सेज थैंक्स, आई अप्रिशिएट दैट। सो यू हैव टू नाउ ऑफर हेल्प। ठीक है, आपने हेल्प ऑलरेडी, पीछे आपने उसको बड़ी सजेशंस दी हैं, नाउ यू हैव टू ऑफर हेल्प एंड यू हैव टू क्लोज दिस कन्वर्सेशन. So you cannot keep it going and going and going as the neighbor is busy in unpacking her boxes. So I would say, by the way, if you need any tools or anything while you are unpacking, just knock on our door. We have got plenty. अब आप देखें कि अब मैं उसके टूल्स के बारे में डिस्कस कर रही हूँ जिससे उसने अनपैक करने अपने बॉक्सेस. So I am basically telling her that I am there to help her in case if she needs any tools to unpack her boxes. So what neighbor says, that's very kind of you. I'll keep that in mind. So यहाँ तक आप देखें कि neighbor को भी जरूरत नहीं है किसी भी tools की. So she is saying that I will keep that in mind if any need arises for that thing that she needs certain tools to unpack those boxes. She will call me. ठीक है? So here you are winding up the discussion. I am saying here, great. Well, I won't keep you from your unpacking. मतलब कि मैं आपको आप पैकिंग करी मैं उसमें डिस्टर्ब नहीं करूंगी. It was nice meeting you. You see how I am closing down the topic now, and I'm sure we'll see each other around. यानी मैं फिर किसी टाइम आपसे जरूर मिलूंगी. So what the neighbor says, nice meeting you too. Thanks again. So here you see how the conversation has ended and how you have portrayed your open body language. You have approached that neighbor with kind gestures, kind suggestions are really famous in your area or nearby, and how you are telling her about the parks and the schools, and you are asking her about the kids, and how you are asking her about the tools to unpack the boxes and all these things, and how now you have come down to this level that you have to conclude your debate. You see how beautifully this debate is concluded now. It has ended now. So you have to follow the same steps. And now for follow up, consider bringing over a small welcome gift. You can welcome them with a small gift like a plant or baked goods, for example, a cake, cookie, ऑलराइट, और अ कार्ड विद योर कॉन्टैक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन. आप ऐसे भी उसकी हेल्प कर सकते हैं. अ फ्यू डेज लेटर, ठीक है, कुछ दिन बाद. अब ये नहीं कि अब आप अगले दिन ही चले जाएं और अभी उनकी अनपैकिंग हो रही है, उनका सामान अभी एडजस्ट नहीं हुआ, सो दे कैन नॉट एंटरटेन यू. So this can be a nice gesture to further build the relationship. All right. So I hope that you people have basically acknowledge the basic things like how to talk to a neighbor that has shifted at your place recently. So that is how you maintain your open body language with that person. You greet them with kindness. You smile at them so that you may seem friendly, and how you are suggesting them with different options available at your area, at your place for unboxing that their सामान जो भी वो लाए हैं साथ, उनकी जो गुड्स हैं, फर्नीचर है, उसके अलावा जो भी आपके और सो सामान होता है जब आप शिफ्टिंग करते हैं. सो दीज आर द वेरी फ्यू steps from my side that you have to follow whenever you are conversing in the English language. Speak with confidence, do away with your fears, and whatever you have to speak, if it doesn't matter that if you are not proficient in your language, if you can speak in broken English, just do that simply. And there you will have your way, and you will get through in the fluency of the English language. So that is all for today. I hope that you people have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. Learn correct English.